Hello everyone, we are the team from VFL Colt Show from Lulie Street. Now, the brains and the brawn are back. Yet another cheap dig at Pebs and myself by Pete Ryan.
Facts.
Always
Stating
looking after
facts.
Cap.
Good man, Pete.
He should have been digging you with that Bunnings ladder comment last week.
I've got resounding positive feedback about that ladder.
I hope you've got something better this week.
I'll see what we can get to. But 8 in a row for the VFL Pies, flying towards finals. Now, Cap, you took the early flight to get down to Frankston on time.
Absolutely.
Tell us a bit about the game.
Yeah, mate, got the 5 a.m. flight. Couldn't miss a thing. I was sitting up there next to the man on the bongo drums, so that was good fun. But yeah, look, it was a howling wind going down to one end, so all the scoring predominantly for the day was done at one end. So Frankston were
2 weeks in a row now that we've kicked against the breeze and we've conceded a few goals in that regard.
It's working for us, so keep those windy days coming. So yeah, Frankston were really competitive. You would have thought going into the game, you look at the ladder positions, that it was going to be all one-sided, but they really gave us a run for our money, and it was a great game right up until the last quarter where, as I said, we had that win in the last quarter and we kicked 11 goals, I think, and really ran away with the game, which was really pleasing because we do need that percentage.
Yeah, absolutely. We sure do. There was 11 points in at three-quarter time, and we were kicking with the breeze in the last, but we needed a few things to go right for us, and we did. We got them right, and we just piled on the goals.
That man, Lockie Ferguson's playing some really good footy at the moment and chipped in with 4 goals. It was Witsy's 50th game, although
he spent 10 minutes on the
10
ground.
minutes of the game, so not a great one for the big fella.
Yeah, and there's our ladder, 143 to 77, and Wags, there is 11 goal kickers.
I love goal kickers, spreading the load.
We're getting it done by our small players at the minute. Yeah.
And the Lulie points. Well, from above average in there, but good to see Rupert making his appearance in there for probably the 3rd or 4th consecutive time. But we'll focus on Adam Oxley, 159 Lulie points. That's one of the highest for the year.
Does he get United play?
Well, that's a big question, Pebs. But tell us a bit about his game. Pebs played a bit as the +1.
Yeah, he played wing, played as our +1 for a bit of the third quarter as well. And now that third quarter when Frankston were coming back and just putting a few goals on us, we just needed a steadier, and Ox went back there as a pure 7th with his aerial power. He was a very good read of the ball and marked probably 7 or 8 of the 16 marks that he took in that third quarter.
My boy the Ox.
Your boy.
My boy. 16 marks, that's impressive.
I thought you had the sweeper.
I've got both, I've got 2 boys.
Cap's just a friendly man. Now, as we've seen, the conditions on Sunday played a key role in how the game was played out. As a matter of fact, 32 of the game's 37 goals were scored at the Young Street end of the ground. 11 came from Collingwood in the final term. Here's what Taps had to say when asked if it was the team's best quarter of the year.
Oh, look, I suppose you say that with kicking 11 goals or 14, 11 goals 3 in the last quarter, clearly you'd say that with the scoreboard. We've had some really good last quarters, but different types, sort of grinding and sort of tough sort of efforts. But in terms of flow and ball movement and like just turning up and executing how we want to play, you'd say yes. So it was good. The boys responded really well in that last quarter.
Now, 11 goal quarter, Pebs. That is very impressive.
Yeah, like I said, we tried a couple of things. We tried a couple of things in the third quarter and just didn't pan out the way we wanted to. But we got it together in the fourth quarter, and it had a big impact on the game. And we cleared the ball. Frankston were very good in their clearances, particularly at centre bounce, and we got a couple of things right in there and just surged the ball forward as quick as we could and paid dividends.
Hopefully take that momentum into 2 weeks' time because we have the bye this week. But
Yes.
Yep. Without stealing your thunder,
the United Petroleum player of this round goes to a man who
really fleets up,
who kicked 4 goals. Not just because he kicked 4 goals, but he was a live wire down forward, live wire with his intensity and energy through every contest. And that is I was close to Ferg, but it's going to go to Adrian Indovino, who kicked 4 goals, was back as a 23rd player, 24 disposals, 4 goals, 7 inside 50s. He missed a few weeks ago with being reported at playing local league footy, so we had to miss those couple of weeks and come back into the side and had a huge impact on the game.
It is a monster game statistically. The Hare's doing a bit at the moment as well.
Yep, the little Italian boy there, that's why I probably chose him as a United player. So.
It's great to see from him. I played a few games with him about the halfway point of the year, and he just buzzes around that forward line, just plays his role, does what's asked of him. So he's great to play with a great teammate, and it's good to see him getting on the end of it, kicking 4 goals, and as you said, getting high possessions, and I think had 6 or 7 inside 50s I read before, so that's a great all-round game.
His energy and his intensity is infectious to the others, so he's providing really, really good grunt through that forward role.
There's a bit of an accidental goal as well there. He couldn't not kick a goal, even passing he kicked
Wags,
goals. So.
they're never accidental.
You totally
the half pass. No, it's great to see. As you said earlier, it's the small's getting the job done. Obviously, once the big boys start standing up as well, the forward line is going to look really intimidating. But look there.
Look, I got it right.
You did. Well, look, the fan vote. Fans know what they're looking at, especially the VFL listed boys. Great to see them featuring heavily in the fan vote. Shows the Pie supporters have a depth of knowledge about our VFL squad, which is really exciting. But the crowd is always intimidating at Frankston Oval. Out on the hill, there's the bongo drums. They're really boisterous. Let's just see how our man Josh Cable went at getting this week's fan vote.
3 to Rupert Wills. He should be getting the game for the seniors any week now. Well overdue. Goldsack got 2 and Phillips 1.
3 to Rupert. 3 to Rupert. Love that.
On your Rupert.
My boy Rupert is.
Your boy, you claimed him.
What about the sweeper?
Sweeper? Well, no, didn't feature there.
Yeah,
At least I know
the best player, so he's fallen by the wayside.
Now, Calf.
Yes.
I'm losing a bit of my way with the ladder. So we had our multicultural round a few weeks ago. So with my German heritage, was ist die Leiter?
Is that correct?
I don't know.
You just made that up.
I've really got a German Christmas carols, but what is the ladder?
Well, if you look to the screen there, Marcus Wagner, you will see that we are equal top of the ladder now, sitting second. And we've got, as you said, we've got the bye this week. So I think then we've got 5 games to go. We've got Geelong straight after the bye, and they are absolutely flying at the moment. Yeah, you can look there. So we've got Geelong. I think they had a 110-point win on the weekend, so that's not going to be easy. Coburg's also been playing some good footy. Then we've got the Borough, who are just behind us. They're 5th, I think, on the ladder. Box Hill played off in the granny last year, and Footscray, who we haven't played yet, and it's going to be a massive game to finish off. So 8 in a row. The boys are doing really well at the moment. So, but yeah, tough run home. Keep winning.
Some really good opposition leading in.
Which is going to be great. It's going to be great for us going in finals. So
I'd go as far to say is that Collingwood Geelong game is by far the game of the year.
It is huge.
It's going to be. They're scoring very heavily, both teams, and the best defence might win.
I know we're projecting a lot, but that's Vic Park, 12 o'clock, Saturday week before the Collingwood West Coast game of the G. Going to be a blockbuster. We won't see you next week, so enjoy the VFL Pie. Get down on Friday night to support the seniors at Etihad. Go VFL Pies.